guys, it's Al tuning. In today's episode we're going to be testing the Pro-Kleen Snow Foam Lance. Also I'm going to be testing Pro-Kleen's Troll's Breath Iron Contaminant Remover. Right, so we'll have a closer look at the actual lance. It's really well made, it's made out of solid brass. I've had the car chair end fitted to this. I think you can choose which end you need. Also I think it has the adjustability on the end here, a wide fan or a narrow fan. I think this is an air adjustment at the top, so I think you can adjust that for the foam, but I'll check on the instructions before I actually use it. It's nicely made, comes in a nice 1 litre bottle, and we'll also be testing the Troll's Breath Iron Contaminant Remover. I think you can use it on most alloy wheels, painted or not. It looks pretty good. It's pH neutral, so it should be alright, but I think you're not allowed to let it dry on the actual surface, because I think it can actually cause marring and marking to the actual paintwork. It also says here Troll's Breath has an unforgettable and unpleasant odour. I must admit, it does stink. So I think, whew, yeah, using it outside is a definite must. It says apply liberator to the surface, wait for the reaction to turn any contamination purple, rinse thoroughly with water and repeat if necessary. You have to leave it to dwell for 5 to 10 minutes and then rinse clean. Any hard contaminants on there I suppose you can just agitate with a brush and get that off. It looks pretty standard. I've used some iron contaminant removers before. You can use it on paintwork as well. But I'll try this on the wheels. I'll probably try it on the exhaust pipe as well and around some paintwork. Let's see what happens with that. I'm also going to be using, in the Snow Foam Lance, the Pro-Kleen Pink Snow Foam, strawberry milkshake flavour. And I've noticed on the back, for lighter coloured cars, you have to reduce the actual ratio to 1 part snow foam to 6 parts water, which is quite interesting. Whether this is just in case of staining, I don't know, because it's actually a pink foam, not just a normal white foam. But I will stay on the cautious side and do as instructions say and go 6 parts water to 1 part foam, I think, because I've got a silver car. But we'll see what it's like. Give it the old sniff test. Yep, it smells of strawberries. I don't think you'd want to drink it though, but looks nice and tasty on the cover. Okay, let's get some warm weather gear on because it's freezing outside again. Get the hose pipe and the karcher out and see what we can do. Okay, so we're going to try the Troll's Breath first. Spray on liberally. These are my winter wheels, they're not in the best condition, but hopefully it should bring them up and get all the brake dust and contaminants out of the actual paint. I'll also use it a little bit on the paintwork around the wheel as well, see what that does. So let that soak in for 5 minutes or so. And we'll rinse it off, scrub it off, and see it's actually gone purple on the brake disc already. There we go, look. So we give that 5 minutes and we'll rinse it off. Okay, that's been about 5 minutes. You can see it's pulling all the iron deposits actually out of the wheel. I am actually going to hose this down now, and then I'm going to repeat the process and then agitate it with my wheel brush, tyre brush, just to give it a bit of a extra clean. bad. Cleaned inside the barrels quite nicely. Took all the old baked on breaker stuff. Again, these are my winter wheels, so the condition is not exactly excellent on these wheels anyway. But for a summer wheel I think they'd be just as nice. But I would probably make sure all the actual troll's breath is actually out from all around the wheel nut apertures, just to make sure it doesn't actually mark your paint. But yeah, pretty good. It's cleaned them up quite nicely. You dry those off, give them a good coat of wax, and probably protect them even more. It's cleaned the actual caliper up quite nicely as well actually. It's taken all the dirt and contaminant off that as well, which I'm quite happy about. It's quite nice. I am now going to quickly try it on the exhaust pipe, see if that makes a difference on that as well. So this is a stainless Jap Speed back box. So I'm just going to liberally spray it on, see if this actually cleans it up as good as the wheels. It is quite a strong smell. It's not overpowering. It's no smellier than none of the chemicals I've used on cleaning wheels, etc. Right, we'll leave that for a minute, and then we'll give it a jet wash off, see what it looks like. So it's been on there for about 5 minutes. I'm just going to give it a bit of an agitate with my detail brush. See if that'll bring any of the actual dirt and contaminants off. I'll quickly jet wash that off. See what we got. Then I'll do the other wheels, and then we'll test the Snow Foam Lance. Not bad. Not bad at all. I will go over it with some polish just to bring up the lustre a little bit, but it's taken all the actual exhaust staining off the top of it. Inside here, of course, is going to need more work. Just baked on. But on the general, it's pretty good for that as well. Quite impressed with that. That's a nice little shortcut. I fitted the Snow Foam Lance to the Karcher pressure washer. Clicks on really easy. I'm going to play about with the adjustments. It's very pink. Right, so I adjusted the actual foam adjustment all the way to minus. So I put it onto all the way open, thinking I'm going to get more snow foam. Actually came out less. I'll just show you. It's more like water. And I go on to minus, closing it down, probably less air. Almost off. I get a much thicker foam. And then you have the nozzle adjustment for the fan on the front. A bit difficult to do this with one hand. You can probably jet under your arches. It's probably good for jetting up under arches, under the chassis, etc. So like a quarter turn back. Much better results than with my old Karcher Snow Foam Lance. The foam goes on a lot thicker. I could probably thicken the actual foam up a little bit more, but it does its job. Seems to be pulling the dirt off nicely. The foam goes on nice. Yeah, so yeah, quite impressed. Probably used quite a bit of foam, probably nearly used all of it because I've been playing about with the settings, etc. You can see it's quite a bit of foam on the floor, so you probably not use that much if you're doing a whole car. Yeah, very good. It's very pink. So in conclusion, I think that's a pretty good test. I'm really impressed with the Troll's breath. They seem to clean up the exhaust really nice, as well as the wheels. The wheels weren't particularly dirty, so I think if they were dirty you'd probably see more of the actual colour actually pulling the contaminants out, but yeah, all in I think that's pretty good. And the lance, again, I think it's pretty much bang on. It does what it's supposed to. It's got nice control over the actual fan as well. You can get a nice narrow fan so you can get under the chassis, and then you get a nice thick foam as well, because you can adjust that on here. Yeah, it took a few minutes to actually adjust it and get it to where I wanted it, but after all that, bang on. I'd like to thank Pro-Kleen for sending me these products. It's much appreciated. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers!